Hi guys, so today I am going to start a mini city, or well, not really mini, but this is a speed build, so I'm working on the road first, and then I'm showing you how to do my roads, because I feel like my roads are very good. Okay, and here I'm just putting in the lines, or like the yellow things, I forgot the name of them right now, and so yeah, you get to watch me do this, and I guess I'm gonna be here. So I do them by 8, and then the roads are 15 each because I like to make them 15, so the cars like in game you can drive them if you actually wanted to use them. So then the lines, like the yellow and then the black in the middle, are both 8, and then I'm gonna do that throughout the whole thing. And then I'll show you how to do my sidewalks for like a city, and I've just been doing them ever since I found out how to do them. So I get the concrete texture and I put them at 12, or there's like one more way you could do them, but this is the way I do it, so to save build. So fixing up the roads. And then I do it this way because I like to actually have the sidewalk be a different texture than concrete. So that's what I'm doing right now. And I put it at 10, so I fixed it. And then you need like it to be 6, and then like 3 studs away from the concrete, because you're gonna add 2 things to it to make it look neat and like make it look smooth. That's like the only word I can think of to explain it. But this is what I do for it. So I add a stud and then I make it the same length and concrete. So it just looks like the sidewalk is being held together by it. And then I get the slope and then I put them like right next to the lines that I just added, like this. So it makes it like look better. And that's pretty much what I do for my roads. And if you guys want to copy this, do it by all means, because I literally think they look so much better than just adding like how do I explain it? Like the sidewalk as 6 across and then 2 high, and then just add it right next to the road. And then people make their roads, like I've seen this a lot, they make it like super small and then they use the toy cars to resize them. And I don't like it, because if you're making like a natural, or like a full-size build, then why are you using like the mini cars? So right here, I just got a text from my mom, so I had to pause real quick, so. But pretty much I'm just making the roads be, well, right here I'm trying to figure out how I want to do the roads, and I ended up doing them as like a plus sign. And I don't really care if my roads are uneven, so I'm just putting them at a good distance, I feel like. And then I also will show you how to like make your sidewalks turn, which I actually forgot to add something, which I'll add it in the next episode of this build, because there's gonna have to be multiple, because I just did the road in this and it's already I'm gonna say 10 minutes, that's my estimate, and then I'll say how much it actually is, because right now it's 4 minutes, but I did add the speed at 1.6. And I don't know if this is a good speed, so let me know if you want it slower or faster. And by the way, guys, the thing that I'm holding, it's like a water gun is what I want it to be. And I just am ready for summer, I guess. I am so ready to go outside and go camping this year, so right here, I'm trying to figure out how like long I want the sidewalk to be, which I messed up on that. So right here, I'm gonna add like the turns into the roads, if that makes sense. So I'm just doing this, and this sidewalk is gonna go right, as you can see. And if you guys want any more like building tips or anything, I can totally do that. And also give me like tips on what I should add in this in the city. I keep saying mini city. Y'all, we're just gonna call it mini city. It's gonna be mini city. But I'm already thinking about adding a few like stores and, well, duh. And then I want to do townhouses, but not like normal houses, because I feel like it wouldn't fit if I did normal houses. But if you have any recommendations, just put them in the comments. So right here, I'm figuring out like what I should say. This is all new to me. So, okay. I'm just watching myself build. I'm so sorry. I'm so bad at this voiceovers, bro. Okay, so right here I'm adding like the little curve, and I love how the slopes like blend together like that, but they don't blend together on the outer curves. So I will show you in like the next one how I do that, and I'll make sure to explain it, or I'll like give you a short or something. I think I might make a short. That would be fun. You guys should let me know what other content I should make, because I'm new to this whole like YouTube thing, so I really need to like practice, because I've been saying a lot, and like from my teachers I learned this from them, that you shouldn't, like when you're speaking, you shouldn't say like the word like over and over again, and you shouldn't say yeah. So I guess that's one thing I learned about school, even though I hate it. I don't know why I hate school. It's just so long. But I got on summer break really early, so I wanted to try YouTube for a long time. And I don't know. I have other games that I play in building. I am kind of a Bloxburg fan. If you guys want Bloxburg videos, like building videos, I could do that. I would just have to work, and working is kind of boring. But I have built like one house so far in that, so I don't know what else to say. I just love speaking in this so far. But I could do like Toka builds, because I play Toka Boca. And if you guys have any more game recommendations, like building games or just fun games that I can play and you guys want to see more content of, I can totally do that. I will read your comments. Try to. So, yeah. And if you want to see IRL content, I don't know if I'm going to do that yet, so you'll have to wait, because I'm still figuring out like if I want my face to be online yet. Because, spoiler alert, I have my face online already by somebody in my class. They posted a video of my face, which you probably won't find them, but that's why I'm saying it, because I really think that you guys won't find my face, because like all you have to work with is my classmate and then my face in the background. And I don't know. Tell me if you want more like Roblox content, like video games, or if you want IRL content, because I can totally do IRL content, just I don't know if I want my face in it yet. So yeah. And then I also like wanted to ask if you guys like me building on mobile or on computer, because like I would have to like figure out how I would record, because I don't know how to do that yet on my computer, but I could totally do that. And then I can totally do like other games like outside of Roblox and normal games that I would play, if that makes sense. So yeah. So here's where I figure out where I'm gonna do my roads, and I figure out that I actually want to do the plus sign. So I made a little slit for the yellow lines, which are the passing lanes. I'm pretty sure I figured it out. Anyways, and I know I want to do like a Q&A in the future, so we're gonna try and get that. So, I didn't even notice the time, guys. It's already 10 minutes, and I have a little bit more left of my speed build right now. So this is part 1. Still. But if you want, like, longer videos, I can totally do that. And I can do it, like, non-speed builds. I can do it in, like, real time. Or I could do faster speed builds, just whatever you guys want. I could do a mix of both, you know. So then at the end, I'm going to do the lines, which they're very, like, tedious and, like, time-consuming. But when you make, like, more roads, I feel like it goes by quicker. And also when you use, like, how do I say this? Like, smaller plots. Like, this one is the farmhouse, for example. It's, like, a smaller plot, and I was going to use, like, what is that? The big one where it's like plains. I forgot the name of it. But I was gonna use that one, and then I was thinking to myself, like, oh, I should probably do it in a smaller house because this one's so big that I can barely see, like, to the end of the plot. So I ended up doing it in the farmhouse. If you guys want to copy, by all means, go ahead if you want to. And I messed up here because I forgot to make the sidewalk go the other way. Y'all, I'm gonna do a question of the day. Do you like Coca-Cola or Dr. Pepper better? Personally, for me, I love Coke, but my best friend, she loves Dr. Pepper. So, like, I feel like that's funny because, like, we're opposites, you know? Like, she likes this and I don't. It's pretty funny, but she's the best. She also has her own YouTube channel, which I will probably put in my, like, description because why not? I don't know, maybe I'll be revealing my face on there or something. Better go check it out. Yeah, but she lives 6 hours away from me, which is really sad. But, like, if you want a story of how we found each other, then we can totally do that. And basically, I'm almost done with the sidewalk, so it'll not be boring anymore, okay? Trust. And if you have any more recommendations of what I should build, like if you want to see more houses than a city, or if you want to see more bizarre builds, like I was one point going to do a zombie apocalypse, but then kind of got bored of that. But I can totally do whatever. Guys, I wasn't expecting this to be that long. It's already 15 minutes, and this is supposed to be a speed build. What do you think? Like, actually, I shouldn't ask that question. I was gonna say, what do you think, or like, how long do you think this video is gonna be? But you probably already can see it, so that's a pretty stupid question. But I don't know. Like, I haven't looked. Oh wait, I just looked. I didn't even know I could see that on here. So it's about 25 minutes, but that's okay. I feel like that's a good average video. So here we are, getting to the point where we're done with the sidewalks. I'm pretty sure this is my last like thing. I wasn't really paying attention. But we're almost done, I promise. I feel like this is so boring. Okay, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm done with the sidewalks, and now I'm gonna do the little yellow and black lines, and that's gonna take a minute, so here we go. These things were like actually so frustrating at times because they kept on like, I kept on having to change the, I kept on having to rotate them. I can't think of the word. And I finally ended up like moving my camera, so I didn't have to change them. But still, it would annoy me sometimes, so. Okay, right here where it's like the center, I kind of calculated it wrong, and I was thinking to myself, like, cause like I have OCD, but I was thinking to myself, should I change that, or should I just leave it and see what happens with the other lines? And I actually, the other lines, I can't speak, the other lines actually, and oh my god. Guys, help, I can't speak. But anyways, the other lines actually ended up working perfectly because they didn't overlap. Like, the yellow didn't overlap the black. It was just two blacks, so that's good. Guys, let me know if you like my talking in my videos, or if you want me to just stay quiet and then just have the music play in the background. Because sometimes when I'm building, I like to watch, like, build with me's in the background sometimes, but I don't really anymore. But then they would never talk, so I'm, like, thinking to myself, maybe I should stop yapping. I don't know. Should I or should I not? Guys, we finally made it to 20-minute mark. Yay. So excited. Oh yeah, here's where it like worked out. with the lines, so I don't know. I like them. This is like the last little bit of lines, so we're almost done. And then I did end up putting like a tunnel, but I don't know, should I keep it or should I not keep it, or should I keep one and then do like none for the rest like I did, or should I do 4 for each one? Like, I can't decide. I need your help. So for the tunnel, I figured out how to like do them. I used the terrain, and then I color the inside of it black, and then I color the outside of it like a gray. Well, yes, it will have this texture, but I don't really care because it kind of looks good. It kind of looks like concrete in my opinion, but I made it kind of weird because like I made it bigger, like I made it taller because in my last build that I did, like I didn't show this on camera, but in another build I made a road with the tunnels, and the tunnels ended up being like weird because they were like flat, like the top was lower and then the sides were like longer, but this one the top is taller and the sides are shorter. So here is where I'm adding the gray, and I ended up doing it 5 more on each side than the black, if that makes sense. And then there's a part here where I get stuck, so I had to reset, and it's right here, so great. So I had to reset, and then there you can see the farmhouse, and then I got squished by a freaking terrain, bro. But yeah, that's like the last little bit, so then I'm done with part 1. So let me know in the comments what you think of all my questions, or what? Sometimes I can't get words out of my mouth, guys, so just, you'll have to get used to it. And I'm very sorry for it. But I was gonna say, like, let me know in the comments, or if you can't, that's okay. Because, if you're, like, watching on TV, I know most of the time, or, like, when I watch on TV, I can't, like, comment. So, yeah. And there we go. That's the little tunnel, and then I was figuring if I should do them on the other side, and then I'm just moving the entrance to the tunnel because I feel like it looks the best there and where you can hide it. And I like hiding my exits because they're kind of annoying. You probably could see from the start, but yeah. So that's it.